Workplace learning in today's world is no longer defined by classrooms, courses, or once-off training events. It is shaped by constant change, complexity, and the need for people to adapt in real time. NeuroLeadership recognizes that learning is a brain-based process. This is a central theme in the work of Dr. Noah Julius, whose research focuses on how the brain learns, adapts, and performs in modern organizational environments. Dr. Noah Julius emphasizes that effective workplace learning begins with understanding how the brain processes information under pressure. When learning is not aligned with how the brain functions, knowledge fades, engagement drops, and behavior remains unchanged. In today's workplaces, employees are required to learn continuously while managing workload stress and competing priorities. The brain, however, does not learn effectively under constant threat, urgency, or cognitive overload. Dr. Noah Julius highlights that learning is strongest when the brain experiences psychological safety, relevance, and meaning. When people feel safe to ask questions, make mistakes, and reflect, learning becomes embedded rather than memorized. Traditional learning models often focus on content delivery rather than brain readiness. NeuroLeadership shifts the focus to attention, emotional state, and mental capacity before learning is introduced. The brain filters information based on perceived value and relevance. When learning is connected to purpose and real-world application, the brain prioritizes it. When learning feels disconnected or forced, it is ignored. Dr. Noah Julius explains that modern workplace learning must move from information transfer to behavior transformation. This requires repetition, reflection, and application over time, rather than one-off interventions. Learning in today's world is also social. The brain learns through observation, discussion, and collaboration. Teams that learn together build shared understanding, trust, and collective competence. NeuroLeadership supports learning environments that encourage curiosity, innovation, and experimentation. When learning is framed as growth rather than evaluation, people engage more deeply and retain knowledge longer. Dr. Noah Julius integrates neuroscience into workplace learning by helping organizations design learning experiences that match how the brain absorbs, processes, and applies information. This improves capability without increasing cognitive strain. Workplace learning today must also support adaptability. As roles evolve and industries shift, the brain must remain flexible. Learning that supports reflection, emotional regulation, and critical thinking strengthens long-term resilience. At Chrome Consulting, Dr. Noah Julius applies NeuroLeadership principles to help organizations build learning cultures that are sustainable, engaging, and aligned with performance. Workplace learning is no longer about keeping up. It is about preparing the brain to learn continuously in complex environments. When learning is brain-aligned, people grow with confidence, teams adapt faster, and organizations remain competitive. This is the future of workplace learning. Learning that works with the brain, not against it.